News for Jackson. She is Fierce are transforming women's lives here in North Florida in 2019. So the new She is Fierce Fresh Start segments will air every Wednesday morning around 8:40 in the morning right here on Channel 4. We are featuring local women who are making a difference and have stories that will inspire you to think bigger. Kelly Youngs, the founder of She is Fierce, is here with us today, along with author and mentor Snowden McFall. Good morning, ladies. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having us.
So it's interesting because the topic really is this morning, it's about public speaking.
That's
right.
right.
I was deathly afraid when I was young. I think a lot of people have this fear, and the reality is it can hold us back, particularly, because we're focusing specifically on women.
Yes.
It can hold us back in our careers and the decisions and the things that we might want to do later in life.
Yes, and as you know, so with this Fresh Start series, we have been bringing women from North Florida and beyond, but these two winners that we chose in the spring, Karen and Kateria, through professional and personal coaching through our She is Fierce foundational program, and we've been connecting them with mentors who are experts in their field. And what we wanted to do as a part of this Fresh Start series is bring those women on here so that everybody out there can get the opportunity to connect with them. So Snowden is an author, a speaker for 25 years. She is a coach. She is amazing. She's been our She is Fierce speaker and does all kinds of fun stuff with women in our community. So I invited her to join us and share a little bit about how to get past the fear of public speaking and maybe actually feel good about it. So can you share a few tips for us?
Absolutely. Well, the big thing is people, as we were just saying, people are scared of speaking more than they are of dying, which is crazy. But actually, you can overcome that by being prepared. That's the number one thing in terms of overcoming fear with public speaking. And by being prepared, that's several things. That means obviously the way you're dressed and you feel confident, good about yourself, good breath, all that sort of thing. But it also means really knowing your audience. Who are you speaking to? And I believe in coming from a place of service. How can I best serve these people? What value can I deliver to them? And also knowing your material, really being familiar with the content that you're going to share, but not memorizing it. That's one of the biggest mistakes that people make, because then if you blank out, you're in big, big trouble. So really knowing it.
And what about upspeak? That's one of the things we don't want to do, right? So can you tell us a little about that?
Yeah, it's a real problem with women, and particularly with young women. I was coaching someone yesterday, and there's a tendency when young women are speaking that they make a statement and they go up at the end, like, we're going to have a session today. And it sounds like a question. It's a real problem, and it's actually cultural. It's happening more and more in our society, and it's not a good thing because you come across as lacking in confidence. So you want to make your statements with a period. This is the latest statistic. And so you end it with a period, and you make it very clear.
And that takes some practice.
Yeah.
Because I have to, I think about the last time I was speaking, if I did that inadvertently and not even realizing it, and the fact that it could convey some kind of lack of self-confidence.
It does. I was working with a young woman who was leading a committee I was on for a nonprofit, and she kept doing that, and I kept thinking, wow, does she not believe in herself? And it's not that, it's just a cultural thing. So we do need to practice. We do need to videotape ourselves. Nobody likes to see themselves on video. We do need to tape ourselves and watch ourselves and notice our mannerisms. I remember when I was on CNN once with my first book, I noticed that I was licking my lips constantly. So it was one of those things that I had to watch. You have to find out what you do.
Well, and saying the same words, too.
Yes.
Actually, and you don't even realize you're saying, my kids have to do some public speaking in school, and I remind them, if you are nervous, if you have to pause, it's okay to just not say anything. Just don't say, like. Just stop talking.
Yeah.
Well,
take a break.
Well, and actually pausing is a very powerful way to grab somebody's attention.
Yeah. No, and so Snowden, the one thing I wanted to say, which I love, is that Snowden challenges the women in our community and the women that she coaches. So she's really saying, don't focus on what you did wrong. So if you did say like and all of those things, don't stress about it. Just focus on what you're going to do right next time. And don't be afraid to actually take a moment and look at what you did so that you get better and you're constantly improving.
That's right. I was reviewing a video with one of my clients yesterday, coaching clients, and we were going through all the things that she did great. And then a few things you can take it up to the next level. In addition to preparing, you also want to prepare your vocal cords. A voice coach taught me many years ago that right before you're supposed to go on, you go Because we get nervous and our voice goes higher. So puts it at your
You had
natural
me practicing
pitch.
this before we came on. I'm learning something today.
Whistling that all the way to the yes. To the
Yes, that's right. And
That is great information, and I think the don't memorizing is key. I remember one of my
Yes.
first live shots for the station 20 years ago. I tried memorizing it. Oh, I blanked out. I was so nervous. What was I thinking? You know, you just gradually, as you get better, then you realize these things. Thank you so much. Great
my
advice.
pleasure.
Love it, love it, love it, Kelly. Always great to see you as well. Next week, we will feature another fierce woman, by the way, in our community. So be sure to tune in Wednesday here on The Morning Show at 8:40.